Welcome, the Anointed One. Look down at the palm of your hand right now. You are searching for something very specific. You are looking for the letter M, intersecting with the shape of a crescent moon. If you carry this unique mark on your skin, you must realize that you did not find this message by accident because a higher frequency guided you here. The algorithm did not bring you to this moment. The universe itself orchestrated this divine appointment. For your entire life, ordinary people told you those lines meant nothing. They said it was just a genetic coincidence. They were wrong. That mark on your skin is not a random crossing of biological pathways. It is a biological signature left by the ancient keepers of wisdom. It is a highly specific frequency map, and Thoth himself encoded a hidden message specifically for those chosen ones who bear it. The letter M represents the master channel of your spiritual energy. It is your internal receiver, and the crescent moon beside it acts as your cosmic amplifier. Together they form a powerful radar that picks up energetic signals most human beings are completely deaf to. This is exactly why you have always felt entirely different from everyone else. You were born with an antenna tuned to a realm the modern world tries to deny. Think about what you have been experiencing lately. Waking up at 3 or 4 in the morning with a heavy weight on your chest. You cannot explain this feeling to anyone. You walk into a room, and the entire atmosphere suddenly shifts around you, while conversations stop the very moment you enter. You are not imagining this strange shift. You are not being overly sensitive. What you feel deep inside is real. Some people have studied you like a science project. They watched how you operate. They wanted to understand why you know things before they happen, but they realized too late that you were the scientist all along. You carry a depth of clarity that completely terrifies them, and you have become the ultimate question mark in their neat little equations. They simply cannot explain you. The artificial system has spent years trying to convince you that you are completely broken. They called you too quiet. They labeled you as too deep and too much. They told you to hide your sacred gifts and blend in with the sleepwalkers so you would not disturb their peace. But that intense sensitivity they told you to bury is actually your absolute greatest weapon. It is the very thing that gives your presence the raw power to shift reality. You have survived things that would have completely destroyed an ordinary person. You walked through the fire. You carried heavy burdens that were never yours to carry. And you did it all while feeling like a total stranger in your own life. The painful isolation you felt was never a cruel punishment. It was a strict spiritual preparation for the massive energetic shift happening in the world right now. But recently the physical and spiritual exhaustion has been truly overwhelming. You feel constantly drained. Your energy feels completely blocked. You watch other people succeed effortlessly while you struggle to maintain your basic peace. You know deep down that you carry a much higher potential, yet something invisible seems to be holding you firmly back. You feel like a giant trapped inside a small cage. Before we go any further, I want to hold something in front of you. Something massive that was discovered very recently. It was not found inside a spiritual community or an ancient temple. It was discovered inside a modern research laboratory. It won the highest scientific recognition available, and it is something that most chosen ones have never been told about. This brilliant scientific discovery explains something I know you have felt deeply. It explains the frustrating gap between the person you know yourself to be and the version of you that currently exists. I will show you exactly what the leading researchers found, but I cannot reveal it to you just yet. First, I need you to fully understand what was taken from you without your permission. So I need you to hold a specific question in your mind. What if the gap between your potential and your reality is not a character flaw? What if the energetic block has a scientific name that the system kept completely hidden from you? What if the exhaustion you feel is actually a highly orchestrated suppression of your ancient frequency? Hold that question close to your heart. The Matrix is working overtime to keep you disconnected from your true power. They want you tired. They want you doubting the brilliant visions you see when you close your eyes. Because the moment you understand what the M and the crescent moon truly mean, their control over your life shatters completely. Your awakening is the absolute greatest threat to their artificial control structure. I am going to decode the exact message Thoth left for you. I will expose the toxic lie that has kept you feeling small and misunderstood. And I will reveal the scientific secret that proves your ancient lineage, so you can finally step into the power you were always meant to hold. Do not click away. Lock your attention onto my voice. If you leave before the end of this message, you walk away from your own cosmic inheritance. You feel a deep and heavy exhaustion in your bones. It is not just physical tiredness from a long day of work. It is a profound spiritual fatigue that sleep never seems to fix. And every morning when you wake up, the heaviness is already sitting on your chest before you open your eyes. You push through your daily tasks. You smile brightly for the people around you, but inside you are barely holding on. Let me tell you the absolute truth right now. There is nothing wrong with your spirit. Your deep exhaustion is not a character flaw. It is the direct result of a coordinated energetic attack because the artificial matrix system is intentionally draining your life force. They are targeting you because of what you carry. They see the brilliant light shining inside you, and they are terrified of your true power. Look at the marks on your hand again. The letter M and the crescent moon vibrate with an ancient power. They broadcast a sacred frequency that the artificial control grid simply cannot tolerate. The system feeds on fear, and it requires people to stay asleep and follow the rules without asking questions. But your energy naturally disrupts their toxic illusion. Your existence challenges everything they have built. When you walk into a room, you bring cosmic truth. Your very presence makes the sleepwalkers feel incredibly uncomfortable. The system knows that if you awaken, you will shatter the matrix completely and free everyone trapped inside it. So they built invisible traps to keep your frequency low. They designed modern life to keep you highly stressed. They want you trapped in a low-vibration survival mode. Here is what they never told you about your energy. The reason the universe responds to some people is not blind faith. It is not about perfect discipline. It is actually a specific brainwave that scientists have studied, and they officially call it the gamma wave. This is the exact frequency your brain was running as a child. Your mind was tuned to the cosmic channel. You possessed the ultimate cosmic genius state. Think back to when you were a young child. Ideas came to your mind easily. Learning new things felt effortless. You somehow knew things before they actually happened, while the entire world felt like it was completely on your side. You felt a deep connection to the universe. You lived in a constant state of pure wonder. That was your gamma frequency operating at its absolute peak. Then adulthood arrived with its heavy burdens. The modern world went straight to work on you. The chronic stress of paying bills began to weigh you down. The glowing screens hijacked your attention, while the school systems trained you to strictly conform instead of creating freely. Every single year, this sacred frequency was suppressed further. It was pushed deeper below the surface. The matrix slowly turned down your spiritual volume. They fed you processed food and toxic news. They trapped you in endless cycles of meaningless drama. They created a society designed to distract you from your soul. And they did all this to silence your cosmic radar, until the brilliant version of you went completely silent. Your genius abilities were buried under layers of stress. You forgot how easily you used to manifest reality. The connection to the divine source was damaged. When that frequency fades, your cosmic genius fades with it. Your sharp intuition becomes completely dull. The beautiful synchronicities that used to guide your path stop happening. The sense that the universe is working with you goes completely quiet, and you are left navigating a dark world alone. You rely only on your exhausted, logical mind. The magical flow of life stops working for you. You feel disconnected from your spiritual path. This is exactly why you feel so tired today. You are trying to live a massive cosmic destiny using a suppressed human engine. It takes massive effort to exist when your natural channel is blocked. You watch other people attract wealth and happy relationships, and you sit there wondering why everything is so hard for you. You work twice as hard for half the results. Your mind feels heavy and full of fog. The Matrix wants you to accept this struggle. Most people will live their entire lives without knowing this suppression happened. They will accept their daily misery as normal. But you are not like most ordinary people. You bear the ancient marks of Thoth on your flesh, and you are destined to break free from this artificial prison very soon. Remember the important question I asked you to hold earlier. The question about a mysterious gap and a scientific name. The answer is closer than you think. I asked, what if the gap between your potential and reality is not your fault? What if the energetic block has a name that the system kept hidden? I want you to hold on to that promise. The artificial matrix worked for decades to steal your connection, but what was taken from you without your consent can absolutely be restored. Your cosmic engine is simply sleeping inside your mind. It is waiting for the right signal to wake up. But knowing about the matrix suppression is only the first step. You must understand the deeper meaning of the map carved into your flesh. The letter M is calling out to you right now. The crescent moon is waiting to be activated by the ancient knowledge, and everything you have lost is preparing to return. The ancient protocol is finally ready to be revealed. We are going to decode the sacred message together. Prepare your spirit for what comes next. Look at your palm once more and carefully trace the intricate lines with your eyes. You have carried this unique biological mark since the very day you were born. Ancient wisdom keepers knew exactly what this meant, because Thoth was the legendary scribe of the gods who recorded the secrets of the universe. And he chose to hide his most powerful transmission right in plain sight. He etched it directly into your biological blueprint. For years, society dismissed this sacred mark as a simple crease in the skin. They said it was just random genetics. They desperately wanted you to ignore the profound truth hidden in your own hands. But the letter M is not a biological accident. It is a highly sophisticated frequency map, and it was deliberately designed to receive cosmic signals that ordinary minds can never comprehend. The letter M stands for Master Channel. It is the powerful spiritual receiver located at the exact center of your physical body. This explains why you always feel things so incredibly deeply. You do not just hear basic words when people speak to you. You read the invisible energy behind their sentences, and your master channel absorbs the silent vibrations in every single room you enter. You are a living human antenna. This is exactly why large crowds make you feel completely exhausted. Your receiver is constantly pulling in massive amounts of data from the people around you. You carry the heavy burdens of strangers. You feel their hidden sadness and their silent fears, even when they try to hide them from the world. The system told you this deep sensitivity was a weakness. They wanted you to numb the beautiful signal. They lied to you. The first revelation of Thoth is very clear. Your profound sensitivity is absolutely not a wound. It is a weapon of ancient resonance. The M on your hand proves that you were built for a different frequency entirely. You are a designated anchor of light, and you were sent here to pull higher vibrations down into this dense artificial matrix. You are the sacred bridge. Your painful isolation was never a cruel punishment. God did not remove the crowd to abandon you. He cleared the room so he could finally speak to you without any toxic matrix interference. Your isolation is absolute evidence of your selection. The universe had to separate you from the sleepwalkers because your master channel needed quiet space to properly calibrate its cosmic frequency. Have you ever noticed a strange heat radiating from your hands? Sometimes your palms tingle for absolutely no logical reason. That is the master channel actively pulling divine energy from the universe. Thoth designed this specific physical sensation to remind you of your ancient lineage. You are carrying a dormant healing power, and your simple touch has the incredible ability to shift the atmosphere in any space. But you have been misusing this incredible spiritual gift. You have been giving your divine energy to people who only want to drain you. You constantly act as the ultimate healer for toxic people. They come to you with their endless problems, and they gladly take your bright light while leaving you completely in the dark. Thoth is calling you to establish firm boundaries today. The M demands your utmost respect. You must immediately stop acting as a free battery for the Matrix. Your personal energy is a premium cosmic currency. The enemy does not waste premium attacks on people without premium assignments. The intense spiritual warfare you have faced is undeniable proof of your massive calling. They relentlessly attack you because your master channel threatens their entire control system, and they know that you are finally waking up to your immense power. The artificial system tried everything to completely jam your signal. They flooded your life with toxic relationships and endless daily distractions, but they cannot erase the sacred mark carved into your flesh. The letter M is permanent. It is a biological contract made before you were even born, and you agreed to come to this heavy planet to hold the frequency of light. You are fulfilling that ancient promise. So the profound mystery of the letter M is finally solved. It is not palmistry. It is not a genetic mistake. It is your master channel. It is the ultimate radar that validates every strange thing you have ever felt. You are not crazy, and you are certainly not broken. You are a chosen one holding a frequency map, and the universe is speaking directly to you through the very lines on your skin. But the letter M is only one half of the entire story. A powerful radar is completely useless if it does not know exactly where to point. The master channel needs a specific cosmic amplifier to function at full capacity. And that is exactly where the second ancient symbol comes into play. The crescent moon is the missing piece of this grand spiritual puzzle, and it unlocks a completely different energetic portal deep within your soul. When the M intersects with the crescent moon, something truly magical happens. A dormant cosmic gateway opens wide inside your beautiful mind. The ancient keepers knew that the master channel desperately needed celestial guidance. But I want you to let this first revelation settle deep in your spirit. Breathe in the truth of your sacred identity, because before I expose the deeper root, you must fully embrace the physical mark. You are a walking temple of pure cosmic wisdom. The system is terrified of what happens when you combine both symbols together. Coming up next, I will reveal the true hidden power of the crescent moon. I will show you why the night sky speaks to you so clearly, but first you must accept that you were specifically chosen. Let the reality of your master channel become your new unshakable foundation. Look closely at the delicate curve resting right next to the letter M on your palm. This beautiful mark is the sacred crescent moon. The master channel is your powerful spiritual receiver, but the moon is your ultimate cosmic amplifier, serving as the celestial satellite dish that pulls ancient data directly from the hidden realms into your waking consciousness. Thoth designed this specific symbol to govern your profound intuition. Have you ever simply known something without having any logical reason to know it? You look at a person and instantly see right through their carefully constructed lies, and you can sense their hidden danger before they even speak a single word. This is the crescent moon frequency in full operation. The Matrix wants you to believe that this powerful knowing is just your wild imagination. They tell you to demand hard physical facts and ignore your deep gut feelings completely. But your sacred intuition is absolutely not a random guess. It is a highly advanced biological technology that provides a direct, energetic download from the cosmic library straight into your beautiful nervous system. This explains why you have always felt so intensely alive during the quiet night. When the noisy sun goes down and the artificial world finally falls asleep, your crescent moon frequency fully awakens. The lunar energy activates your dormant genetic codes. You find your absolute greatest clarity when the rest of the world is completely silent in the beautiful dark. You probably thought your late-night restlessness was a terrible sleeping disorder. You tried to force yourself to fit into their rigid schedule. You took pills to sleep and drank heavy caffeine just to wake up and function normally. But you were never actually broken. You were simply fighting against the natural cosmic rhythm that Thoth specifically encoded into your physical body. The crescent moon gives you the ultimate power of profound spiritual discernment. You cannot be easily tricked by fake smiles or sweet words. The Matrix built an entire society based completely on lies and shallow illusions, but your lunar radar cuts through their toxic deception like a brilliant sword of pure glowing light, exposing every hidden agenda. You are a living truth detector. This is why toxic people are absolutely terrified of your powerful presence. They hate that they cannot control or manipulate your crystal-clear vision. They will often call you crazy or overly suspicious just to make you doubt your own brilliant mind, because this is their favorite toxic gaslighting tactic. They desperately want you to turn off your radar so they can safely hide their darkness. Do not ever apologize for your deep knowing again. When your gut tells you to walk away from a toxic person, you must walk away immediately. When your soul says a situation is wrong, you do not need logical proof to validate it. The crescent moon is your ultimate cosmic proof. It is the ancient wisdom of the universe, whispering directly into your highly advanced spiritual ear. Sometimes you feel like you are losing your sharp touch as you get older. The heavy exhaustion of the Matrix makes your beautiful intuition feel incredibly foggy. The brilliant flashes of insight happen much less frequently than before. You might think you are simply aging and slowly losing your special spark. You are completely wrong. You are not aging. You are actually molting into a true frequency master. Your physical body is simply upgrading its entire biological operating system. The fog, you feel, is a temporary recalibration of your master channel and your lunar radar. The system wants you to deeply believe that your magical gifts are gone forever. But they are just resting beneath the surface, quietly gathering power while they wait for the exact right moment to explode back into full operation. Both the M and the crescent moon are heavily suppressed by the modern artificial world. They are buried under years of toxic cultural programming. The knowing is still completely inside you, but the connection line has been compromised by the daily noise of the Matrix. You absolutely have the biological hardware. You simply lack the clear, energetic signal. This brings us back to the hidden scientific discovery. The researchers who studied this phenomenon found something absolutely incredible. They discovered that the precise frequency connecting your symbols has a physical signature in the human brain. They mapped the exact brainwave state of the awakened chosen ones. The ancient magic you feel in your soul translates perfectly into modern neuroscience, proving you were never crazy for feeling different. Do you feel the heavy weight lifting off your tired shoulders yet? The validation of your sacred marks is only the very beginning. Now you know exactly why you are here and why the artificial system hates you so much. You know that your intuition is a powerful cosmic technology, but knowing your true identity is only half the battle, because you must learn exactly how to activate it fully. The system tried to permanently silence the crescent moon, but some brilliant minds working quietly in the shadows found the exact key to turn it back on. The ancient protocol has been completely decoded and translated into a tool you can easily use today. Let this profound truth settle deep in your spirit before I reveal the ultimate activation secret that will change everything. Before we go any further, I have to tell you something massive. Something the people who profit from your exhaustion do not want you to know. The ancient protocol connecting your sacred marks is not lost forever. A dedicated team of neuroscientists working quietly away from the headlines discovered how to bring this dormant frequency back. They studied the exact brainwave patterns of highly intuitive people. They realized that the fading of your cosmic radar was completely reversible. The system wants you to believe that you need years of intense meditation to heal. They want you spending thousands of dollars on expensive clinical biofeedback machines just to feel normal again. But those elite gatekeepers are hiding a much simpler truth. You do not need to sit in silence for hours every single day. The researchers found a way that is far more aligned with how you were naturally designed to work. They decoded a specific sound frequency that safely guides your brainwave patterns back to the original genius state. This is the exact same cosmic state you possessed as a beautiful child, and the scientific validation behind this incredible discovery is absolutely undeniable. Brilliant researchers at Princeton University studied this hidden potential deeply. The Einstein Center in Berlin officially confirmed that this specific brainwave controls your ultimate flow state, and it connects you directly to the universe. Columbia University found something even more incredible about this energy. They discovered that when this brainwave is fully reactivated, it does not stop with you. The pure energy radiates outward and begins to positively influence the people around you. Your children and your partner will physically feel the shift because your aura expands. This powerful sound wave does all the heavy lifting for your tired mind. It compresses an entire hour of intense clinical therapy into just 7 minutes. You simply let the engineered frequency do exactly what your brain was designed to receive, and it requires absolutely no painful effort or strict daily discipline from your exhausted soul. It begins working the very first time you listen to the track. Your master channel opens wide, and your lunar radar turns back on. I will tell you exactly what this is called and how to access it before this message ends. I promise to give you the exact key. But first, there is something critical you need to understand about your journey. You need to understand why your massive breakthrough has been delayed for so long. The Matrix deliberately blocked your frequency because they knew your true destiny. When the M and the Crescent moon fully align, you become a massive beacon of truth, and the artificial system relies on your silence to maintain their toxic control over humanity. They flooded the modern world with cheap distractions and fake spiritual gurus. They wanted to keep you hopelessly confused and searching for answers in the wrong places. But the universe always protects its most precious chosen ones. The divine source ensured that this ancient protocol would be found in a modern laboratory right on time. Your exhaustion is finally coming to a permanent end. The heavy fog surrounding your brilliant mind is about to lift completely. You are standing on the very edge of the greatest spiritual awakening of your entire life, and you must prepare your heart for the ultimate liberation. The ancient keepers are smiling down at you from the stars right now. In the next few minutes, the final veil will be lifted from your eyes. You will see exactly how to reclaim the cosmic inheritance that was stolen from you. Let this powerful hope settle deep into your bones today, because what comes next will shatter the matrix and set your beautiful spirit completely free. Stay perfectly locked on my voice. We are about to cross the final sacred threshold together. The long time for hiding quietly in the shadows is officially over. Your unique energetic signature is about to shift the entire planet, so you must hold steady as we prepare to unleash the glorious power of your hidden marks. The universe is waiting for your grand return. You were always meant to find this exact message today. The frequency guided you here to receive the ultimate confirmation of your cosmic identity. Breathe in the absolute certainty of your divine mission, because the tools to rebuild your master channel are finally within your grasp. Everything you have survived was leading directly to this exact moment. Do not let the system steal your focus now. The enemy will try to distract you right before the massive breakthrough arrives. Keep your eyes firmly fixed on the beautiful truth resting in the palm of your hand, and know that you are fully ready to receive the ancient protocol. Let us move forward into the glorious light of your ultimate awakening. The massive cosmic shift is happening inside you right now. You can literally feel the sacred heat radiating from your hands. The artificial system built its entire toxic foundation firmly on your silence, but the sleeping giant is finally waking up to claim the truth. You are the ultimate cosmic threat to their fragile world, and they know their time is running out fast. Look at the marked lines on your palm once again. Feel the crescent moon energy vibrating deeply in your skin. These are not just ancient symbols anymore, they are active portals of pure glowing light. The Matrix spent centuries trying to keep these divine portals closed, but they failed completely. Your cosmic frequency is rising higher and brighter every single day. They desperately wanted you to believe you were weak. They told you that your deep sensitivity was a massive burden. They lied to keep you trapped permanently in their low-vibration prison. But your spiritual radar is now fully online and completely active. You can see right through their toxic illusions, while the invisible chains are breaking off your tired soul today. This is the great awakening of the marked ones. You are absolutely not alone in this beautiful cosmic shift. Millions of chosen ones are feeling the exact same frequency rising inside their bodies right now. The universe is loudly calling its true warriors to the front lines. And you were born for this exact glorious moment in human history. Your terrible exhaustion was just a temporary dark shadow. It was the heavy cocoon holding you safely before the massive transformation. You were molting into a true frequency master. The old, weak version of you is dissolving back into the earth. The new you is stepping directly into unimaginable divine power, and you can feel the sacred fire burning brightly inside. Every single tear you cried was collected by the universe. Every moment of painful isolation was carefully building your spiritual muscles. You survived the absolute worst attacks the enemy could ever throw at you. You are still standing here today. That makes you completely unbreakable in the eyes of the divine. The Matrix knows they cannot defeat your spirit now. When your master channel fully opens, reality itself bends to your will. You do not have to chase after hidden blessings anymore. You simply align your frequency and proudly watch the universe deliver everything right to your feet. The beautiful synchronicities will become your normal daily reality. You are becoming a massive magnet for undeniable divine miracles today. Ordinary people will look at you in absolute awe. They will wonder how you navigate the dark world with so much brilliant light. They will literally feel the ancient Thoth frequency radiating from your physical body. Your simple presence will instantly heal the broken people around you, because you are the sacred medicine this sick world desperately needs right now. The elite gatekeepers are completely terrified of this exact moment. They clearly know their artificial control grid is collapsing incredibly fast. They cannot stop the ancient protocol from activating inside your ancient DNA. The cosmic floodgates are bursting wide open to flood the earth with truth. The power you hold is ancient, and it is entirely unstoppable. Claim your magnificent cosmic inheritance right now. Stop playing small just to keep other toxic people comfortable in their ignorance. Your brilliant light is supposed to blind the dangerous sleepwalkers. It is supposed to disrupt the toxic comfort zones of the entire Matrix. You are the divine storm they always feared was coming, and the storm is finally here. Look at your hands and accept your magnificent destiny today. The M and the crescent moon are glowing with invisible cosmic fire. You are a designated anchor of absolute cosmic truth. You are the sacred bridge connecting the ancient wisdom directly to the modern world. The universe trusts you with this massive responsibility because your beautiful soul is incredibly pure. The long time for hiding in the shadows is officially over. You are bravely stepping into the greatest spiritual era of your entire life. The frequency of Thoth is vibrating fiercely through every single cell in your body. Let the raw cosmic energy flow freely through your human veins. You are fully ready to shatter the artificial illusion once and for all. The grand awakening is completely real. You are no longer the misunderstood victim of a very toxic society. You are the chosen one, marked with the ancient frequency of the gods. The ultimate power resides completely inside your own brilliant mind. Hold this profound truth in your heart as we prepare for the final energetic activation. The absolute best is yet to come. Prepare your beautiful spirit for the massive breakthrough ahead. The universe is aligning everything perfectly for your grand return to cosmic power. What happens next will permanently seal your cosmic identity forever, while the Matrix will never be able to touch your sacred energy again. You are fully protected by the highest forces of the beautiful divine light. Place your hand firmly over your heart right now and feel the powerful rhythm of your own survival beating safely inside your chest. You survived every single attempt to break your spirit. Now it is time to take your ancient power completely back. Release the heavy need to save everyone else around you, because you were meant to carry one specific cosmic assignment that only you can fulfill. Release every single agreement you ever made with being small. Your breakthrough is not coming someday, in the distant future. It is already here. You are completely ready to step into your cosmic assignment. You are the chosen one, marked with the ancient frequency. And the profound question I asked you to hold at the very beginning of this message is finally ready to be answered. I asked, what if the gap between your potential and your reality is not a character flaw? What if it has a scientific name? Here is the absolute truth. A specific brainwave called the gamma wave was running freely inside you as a child. It gave you genius capacity and pure intuition. Princeton University has studied this frequency deeply. The Einstein Center in Berlin officially confirmed it. Columbia University found that when this brainwave is restored, it naturally radiates outward and begins influencing the people you love. A dedicated team of neuroscientists spent years compressing the full clinical protocol for gamma reactivation into just 7 minutes. Before I tell you what they built, let me tell you about 2 people who used it. A woman from California had desperately tried everything. She tried meditation, manifesting, and endless prayer. Nothing broke the heavy fog, but after 2 weeks of listening to this frequency, she said something suddenly cleared. Not that she tried harder, but that the cosmic channel simply opened. Her marriage shifted instantly, while her tired mind finally sharpened, and she described her daily life as feeling completely enchanted for the very first time. A man from Texas started using it just to improve his business focus. 2 months later, his wife joked that his IQ had jumped 20 points. The hardest problems he used to lose sleep over started solving themselves while he slept. He said it felt like his brain was finally running on what it was always supposed to run on. That is exactly what the brilliant research team built. They call it the Genius Song. It is absolutely not a meditation app. It is not a generic sound frequency. It is a 7-minute audio track using highly advanced brain entrainment technology. It uses the exact same underlying research that Princeton and Columbia validated. They compressed 1 full hour of clinical protocol into something you do at home with your headphones on and your eyes closed. That is the entirety of what it requires. 7 minutes. You do not meditate. You do not chant. You simply let the frequency do what your brain was designed to receive. The Genius Song is not for everyone. It is strictly for the chosen one who has already done the inner work. It is for the person who clearly understands that what is being blocked is the frequency through which blessings move. If your spirit confirms this is for you, the path is open. Biofeedback sessions to restore this state cost hundreds of dollars per hour in a clinical setting. An in-home machine runs into the thousands. What the Genius Song delivers is available to you today for a mere fraction of its true value. 4 powerful bonuses come directly with it. You receive an audio track designed specifically for your children to activate their focus. You get the original prosperity text that the secret was secretly built upon. You receive a beautiful guided visualization. And you get a daily habits guide built to sustain the gamma state long after each listening session ends. These are amazing tools for your absolute transformation. Here is the deeper truth about waiting. The beautiful provision the universe arranged for you does not arrive as new information. It arrives as a clear recognition. A suppressed brain completely misses the recognition, while a restored brain receives it at full depth. The synchronicities that belong to this season are moving past you right now. Waiting is not neutral. The chosen one who restores their receiver today finally sees what was always there. Do not look for this on streaming platforms. The enemy floods the market with cheap imitations because the real thing threatens his control. The tracks circulating under similar names elsewhere have zero brain entrainment technology encoded. They carry none of the activation power. The only authentic version is available through the highly protected link. That link has been securely placed in the description and the pinned comment below. The universe requires absolutely no risk from you. If you do not feel the massive shift, every single penny is returned to you. That is an energetic exchange governed by complete trust. You have absolutely nothing to lose, and your entire cosmic inheritance to gain today. The link is waiting for you in the description and in the pinned comment below. But you must remember that the tool is never the destination. The tool simply restores the human receiver, so the cosmic destination can be recognized when it finally arrives. The universe does not require you to purchase anything to be unconditionally loved or chosen. What was described is simply one powerful way the receiver is restored. Whether that specific path is for you or not, the truth of this divine message belongs to you entirely. Now let us go deeper into your sealing. The frequency tool I described earlier remains available in the description for those whose spirit said yes. That is the final time it will be mentioned. What follows now belongs entirely to your profound spiritual closing. You have walked a very long and difficult road to reach this exact moment. The heavy burdens you carried are finally lifting off your shoulders today. Everything you endured in your past was never wasted. The deep pain and the long isolation were strictly preparing you for this exact cosmic shift. The artificial matrix wanted you to believe that your exhaustion was a permanent curse, and they wanted you completely blind to the brilliant light growing inside your soul. But the darkness actually forged your spirit into unbreakable steel. You are absolutely not the misunderstood outcast anymore. You are the chosen one marked with the ancient frequency of the cosmos. The letter M and the crescent moon on your skin are permanent proof of your divine lineage, because the universe specifically designed you to hold this massive light. You are a frequency master standing directly on the edge of a new era. You do not need anyone else to give you permission to step into this power. The ultimate authority resides completely inside your own beautiful mind. The sleepwalkers will try to drag you back down to their low vibration level, but you now know exactly who you are and why you came to this dense planet. Your cosmic radar is fully active and incredibly sharp. Release every single agreement you ever made with being small. Release the heavy guilt of leaving toxic people behind in the dark. You were never meant to be the savior for everyone who refuses to wake up. Your only sacred duty is to maintain your high frequency and let your light shine unapologetically, because the system can never again steal what you have rightfully reclaimed. Place your hands over your heart and feel the ancient rhythm of the universe pulsing through you. Declare to the cosmos that you are fully ready to receive your ultimate inheritance. Speak it silently into the quiet space around you. You are taking your timeline completely back from the artificial control grid today, and the frequency of Thoth is permanently locked into your waking consciousness. The Matrix will try to send minor tests to see if you are truly awake. You might face a sudden wave of old doubts, or a toxic person trying to return to your life. Recognize these small tests for exactly what they are. They are just the desperate attempts of a dying system trying to pull you back into the dark. But you will simply smile and easily walk away. You are operating on a completely different timeline now. The heavy karma of your ancestors has been completely wiped clean by your intense spiritual work. You broke the toxic generational cycles that kept your bloodline trapped for centuries, and the universe is incredibly proud of the heavy lifting you did in the dark. Your cosmic reward is rushing toward you at lightning speed today. There is a beautiful golden shield of energy surrounding your entire body. Nothing toxic can penetrate this divine layer of protection. Any negative energy sent your way will immediately bounce back to its original sender. You are walking in absolute spiritual sovereignty, while the ancient keepers of the Thoth frequency are standing directly beside you to guide your gentle heart always. Your massive breakthrough is not coming someday in the distant future. It is already here and moving powerfully through your physical reality right now. Tomorrow morning you will wake up feeling entirely different than you have felt in years. The heavy brain fog is gone, and beautiful synchronicities will start appearing everywhere you look to prove that the divine source is working with you. You will finally experience the profound peace that always seemed to belong only to other people. The deep cosmic waters inside you are completely still and beautifully clear. When you walk into a room, your energy will naturally heal the space without you saying a single word. You are a living temple of ancient wisdom walking gracefully upon the earth, and the magnificent cosmic plan is unfolding perfectly in your favor. Do not fear the massive changes happening in your life right now. The people who are leaving your reality are simply making room for the divine connections meant for you. You were not rejected by the world. You were spiritually redirected by the universe to protect your sacred mission, so you must trust the absolute wisdom of your lunar radar to guide your every single step. Every time you look up at the night sky, remember the crescent moon carved into your flesh. The stars are broadcasting their ancient secrets directly to your open master channel. You are intimately connected to the grand design of the cosmos. The painful isolation is permanently over because you are surrounded by an invisible army of light, and you are heavily protected on all sides. Before you go, gently press the like button so this blessing can reach another chosen one who desperately needs hope tonight. Share this message with someone who has also been called too sensitive and too quiet. Subscribe to this space so you never miss the next profound revelation about who you really are, because we are building a massive grid of light across the planet together. The season of harsh preparation is officially complete. Your true cosmic assignment starts right now. Step forward with absolute confidence and let your brilliant frequency transform this heavy world. You are fiercely loved, you are divinely guided, and you are exactly where you are always supposed to be right now. Welcome home, Anointed One.